Hello, 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 everybody. See, Chad's in the house. Muskrat's in the house. James Dockery. How's everybody doing this evening? Hope everybody's having a good day. There's Buckeye. Who else is in here? Joe Buck, Betty Jean, Avid. Hope everybody's having a good day. Sitting here watching something stupid on my phone happening in Gastonia, a little old town right beside us. Not going to get into it tonight, but looking nasty. I'll just say that. They're trying to shut down a over 100-year-old ice cream shop in Gastonia, and it's getting crazy. Anyway, thank y'all for coming in here tonight. We got a few things to talk about the show. I see PD, Outdoor Office. Oh, yeah, I hope there's Jim, Catman. Got a lot of people coming in. We'll be making some changes on the show, and I want y'all's opinion about it because it's going to affect y'all. Trying to wait till we get quite a few more people in here. We ain't got about 10 people in here. That's unusual. 19, it jumped real quick. Appreciate everybody coming in. There's Kevin Baker. Guys and gals, John, we got some new faces coming in. Jaw Jacker, Buckeye. You know, guys, when we get new faces in here, share the debate, share the love, check out each other's channels, share them up, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Let's get everybody up. Trying to help everybody hit that 1,000 mark so next year when the YouTube tournament comes around, everybody can go live. Been a long day, guys. My mother's in the hospital. Been spending a few days over in and out of the hospital, and you know how it is. You only one family member at a time can go up and see them. So when you go up, you spend what time you can with them, and it's crazy. The way they got the hospitals all shut down, and you can only go in one way and all that junk. Still haven't seen the first set. I hear you, Mike. Well, the second set should be there anytime. I don't know what happened to the first set, my friend. I am so sorry about all that. What's up, Cat Queen? I appreciate that. Yeah, she throws blood clots in both legs, 3 in one leg and 4 in the other, and they still debating on having to take one of them off. So it's not good. It's not good at all. They got her on real strong blood thinners. You got the second set today. I appreciate it. Good, Mike. I'm glad you did. I hope you enjoy them, buddy. Put them to work. Send us some pictures and videos if you don't mind. I've got as far as the floats, what's up, Kentucky Catfishing? As far as the floats, I've got stuff into the print shop now to make the staple tops goes on baggies. Big Nasty's found me a bait and tackle shop. Hopefully he's ordered 20 of them to put in there. They're going to be sold in a 2-pack. And I've got the sheets that slides inside that'll have an illustration of how do you use the bobbers or floats and what all it has in the pack. That'll be mailed out with people that's never used them and needs that kind of information. So it's on the swing and it's on the upswing. So we're going to get them out there right now. I'm waiting on lights and stuff to come in from Tracy from Lightning Bugs. And guys and gals that fish at night, check out the Lightning Bugs. Mr. Jeff Manning in the house. There's Skip Stewart. We got all kind of great people in here. Guys, check them out. But, yeah, check out Tracy at the Lightning Bugs. If you'd like the lights to put on any of your rods for night fishing, they show up great. And guys, there's other kind of bobbers and stuff out there. Check each one of them out. Decide for yourself which ones you like. I like mine personally, but that's just me. Everybody makes a great product. I mean, that's just, just like rods and hooks and weights. Well, weights is about the same, but rods and hooks and line. Everybody's got their preference. I don't say that one's better than the other. I think each one of them has a place in the fishing community. But let's start this out right before I get too far along and say, God bless America, guys. God bless each and every one of you and your families. Let's keep other families and stuff in this trying times in our prayers. Let's make sure when we say our prayers that America's in them thoughts and in them prayers. We're going through some trying times right now, and I'm trying not to get down and out. Seeing this freaking mess right here don't do nothing but get my blood boiling. What's up, Finn Seeker and Jason? Yes. Appreciate you, DMV. But yeah, there's some changes coming up. I won't ask some opinions. I'm trying to wait to quite a few more people get in here. But it's going to be, yeah, simplify. You got that right. There's going to be less, I don't know how to say it. I'm just totally redoing the show altogether. I wanted to do a couple nights a week, and I guess I'll rehash this when more people come in. A couple nights a month, Wednesday nights, I'm wanting to do what I'm calling is a catfish chat room. What's up, David? Yes, it is, David. Yeah, I don't want to get on to it here, but yeah, you can call me after the show or whatever. Yeah, it's my blood's boiling right now. But a couple times a month, I guess every other week, what I want to do is called I want to start up a chat room, a catfish chat room. I've got me a green screen. I hadn't started it up yet. I'm still playing with learning it to run videos and stuff like that behind the screen with a little bit of music or whatever in the background. And what I want to do is I'll come in and say hey to everybody, start the show, and then I'm going to let y'all chat. I'm going to run videos behind the screen as soon as I can learn how and actually do it without being copyright infringed on anything, because there's quite a few that I want to show. I'd like to show some of y'all's videos. I don't know if I can do that legally, but we'll see. I'd like to be able to take each one of your channel and be able to run a series of videos on the screen while y'all chat, talk, and I like to be able to promote channels. So if y'all think that'll be a good idea, please give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. If you don't like that idea, let me know, guys. Let me know. Am I missing something? Trash talking with James Smith. I hear you. Well, y'all trash talked me pretty good the other night, calling me an old man. I mean, I am old, but I ain't washed up, that's for sure. But yeah, it's so if you think you might like the chat room, say 2 times a month, please, because I know a lot of stuff goes on in chat. I've talked with James Dockery and quite a few other guys, and they have y'all all get in there, y'all give each other a hard time, talk, have a good time. So I just want to give y'all an avenue to do it. And I mean, instead of a 1-hour show, say if I let this thing run for 2 hours, set a timer on it, let it run for 2 hours, walk back up here or do it, start it down at the house, one of the two, and just let it run. Y'all have fun. Now, if it's guys and gals that are on here that are my moderators, I will be relying on you to try to help keep it under control. There's Waters Lawn Care. Guys, check him out. There's news people coming in here every day. I mean, every Wednesday. Guys and gals, I thank you for your support. It means a ton to me. It always has from day one. And from day one, I always wanted this show to be about y'all, not about me. I'm just going to be a host. I know everybody has their Stephen Corley, John Patrick Jr. I know everybody has different goals of what they want to accomplish on YouTube, whether they want to make it pay or whether they just want to do it for fun so they can watch other people's stuff. There's Bill Arnold, and be able to come on here and watch people's videos, give them thumbs up, like their stuff, subscribe to their stuff. There's Mr. Hagen Grubbs in the house tonight. So it means the world to me to be able to give back. The good Lord has blessed me in this world, and it's only right to give back. I never wanted YouTube to be a moneymaker. Oh, yeah. I mean, if I'd get 1 million subscribers, who wouldn't? But with that being said, I wanted a place that my grandbabies could go back and watch my videos, watch my live feeds and say, you know, that was Pawpaw. You know, be able to remember the good times, the bad times, or whatever. I don't know why my thing is not keeping up with my chat. Not another is in the house. Catfish Headhunters 812. We got all kind of good people in here. So yeah, so I'm really trying to get the show back to y'all even more. I want to start bringing, probably doing one show where I bring a guest in a month, but I want it to be y'all. I want to bring in some of y'all, the beginner channels, just like Hagen Grubbs. First time I seen Hagen, he barely had 100 subscribers, and his channel is absolutely blew up. He's worked his tail off. He makes great videos. He puts time into it. Hagen, I want to give you a thumbs up, buddy. Your channel's done great. You're doing great by your youngins. Great. That makes memories, and the times that you go out and your son ain't with you, he can go on there and check out your stuff. I think I see who's that coming in here. Terry Rogers in the house. Appreciate you coming in, Mr. Rogers. That's another one I need to talk to. Good veteran. Appreciate it, my friend. So yeah, there's going to be some changes coming up, some things I want to do a little different. I want to get back to giving back to y'all. That's right, James. And I appreciate that. That's me and you talked, and some of the reasons why this is all coming about. The show's not leaving. Never will. We got a lot of stuff planned. I'm working on some things for the YouTube tournament only a few people know about. It's I hope it works out like I anticipate. My chat is not wanting to stay caught up. But I wanted to get back to y'all. Doing some giveaways, doing some other stuff. I want to really give back to my community, and y'all are my family. Y'all been here. I've been on this thing going on 2 years. We're going to do something great for my 2-year mark. I better check my dates because I know it's coming up soon. Last year I shot past my 1-year mark and didn't do nothing special, and we should have. So this year, when we get around to the 2-year mark, I want to do something special. I want to bring quite a few of y'all in here that's been here since day one. I don't care if it ain't but 5-10 minutes on here just to say thank you, because a lot of y'all have been here since day one. When I was sitting down in the carport and had the flag flying behind me, sitting out there with the fan blowing on me doing DIYs, that was fun. And I'm going to get back to doing some of those DIY stuff on camera, in live, and just a good informational type of live feeds. Hopefully, y'all know my health ain't the best as far as my back, so I haven't been able to get out and do a lot of fishing. In fact, I haven't been able to get out and do no fishing. I apologize for not getting the videos out, giving y'all something to check out, laugh at, or poke fun at. But hopefully by fall, a lot of my homework's about to get done. And as soon as I can get it done, then we're getting back on the boat. And plus, I want to get back out in the creek and do some, thank you, Terry. Same to you, buddy. We got a lot of good people in here, a lot of them. And I think each and every one of you deserve credit. I think each and every one of you deserves being seen. So if there's a way that I can figure out how to get y'all's channel grown to where you want to be, it's up to you to set the goals that you want on YouTube, whether it's to make $1 million or whether it's just to have fun and produce videos or just come in live feeds. If you just want to have a channel where you can come in and watch people's live feeds and watch their videos, more power to you. It's really totally up to you. My goal was to get back to 1,000 or get to 1,000 where I could go live again when I go out on the boat. I had so much fun with y'all, with me out on that boat, going live. L Stands in the house, Catfish and Crappie, Jays. I had so much fun. S. Smith's in the house, Skip Stewart, with y'all on the boat. Y'all rode around. There's a bunch of guys rode around me one day. Could not find a fish. Avid's in the house. I couldn't find them fish for nothing. I was all up and down the lake, and I said, guys, I'm getting ready to get off here so I can take off up the lake. They said, nope, let's go boat riding. So y'all rode with me. Y'all rode up the lake, and you rode down the lake. That's before I had unlimited data. And man, the wife called me and said, get off the phone. You're killing the data. There's crazy catfishing. So, you have to go on my Facebook page, on Patriot Catfishers of America Facebook page. Guys in here, if you don't mind, put that link up for Waters Lawn Care. If you're local, give me a call, 704-600-8369 after the show, and we'll get you set up with what you need. There's Trolling Flatties. There's Dexter's in the house. Good morning, Dexter, to you. There's Sean. Trolling Flatties. I'm trying not to miss anybody, guys. Muskrat. But so that's what I want to do, guys. I want to get back to y'all, sharing y'all. When I done the live feeds out on the boat, y'all showed me a lot of love. We had a lot of fun. Had a lot of live feeds. Y'all was in there when I broke a rod with a flathead. You're in Gastonia? Yeah, just give me a call. Probably be best to give me a call tomorrow at 704-600-8369. I'm just over here in Kings Mountain, and we'll set you up. Catfish Weekly's in the house. Blues is in the house. What's up, Lyle? Blues, your barber should be getting to you, buddy. We sent a lot of them out today in the mail. But yeah, so there's going to be some changes coming up. I do want to do a chat room 2 times a month. Fin Seeker, there's Pond River Boys. What's going on? And I want to do 1 week that I just choose people out of here, and I'll give you a heads up a couple of days ahead of time and say, look, guy, I want to bring 4 people in just to give y'all shout out time, to talk a little bit about your channel. Let's get your channels out there. But I want to get back doing the DIY stuff, how I originally started, sharing good information, things that could save you money on your fishing, or actually things that might not even be out there on the market that you hadn't even tried. Probably going to be doing some live shows out on the boat, doing some live shows over here in my garage to show y'all some things that I'm getting ready to try and add to the boat. It won't be long, and I'll be starting to do the tear down on the other pontoon. And as it starts, I want to bring y'all along. That's going to be an adventure for me. I've never tore one apart, but it can't be much to it. You know, destruction is destruction. What the heck? Can't wait to bring it back in. Is Tiffany in the house? I hadn't seen Miss Tiffany in here in a while. I guess I must be missing her. If you in chat, Tiffany, and I didn't see you, I apologize, but appreciate you coming in. I hope you're doing good out there catching your bass and having a blast. So I'm glad y'all think that the chat room will be cool. The YouTube tournament, Catfish and Pappy, it's I done one 2 years ago. Didn't get to do one this year. They're running late, but it's a catfish tournament for YouTubers. You have to be a YouTuber in order to fish it. Man, my chat ain't staying up to date. It's just for YouTubers. There she is, country girl, and it's a one fish tournament. $25 to enter the tournament. Veterans fish for free, and the money we raise, I have trophies and stuff made. The money we raise actually go to the Gaston County Military Honor Guard. These guys are the last ones there to give the last rites to our fallen veterans. I think they deserve recognition, and the monies that we raise that they get actually goes towards wreaths across America. And guys and gals, just because the tournament ain't on this year, I would appreciate it if you look it up, Wreaths Across America, and donate. It ain't but $15 to purchase a wreath that goes on to the veterans' graves at Christmas time. We need to raise as much as we can. Last year we fell short. We got Gaston Memorial Park that we raised money for to put the wreaths on the graves, and we needed 5,000, and we ended up with 2,780 of them. So we did fall short. I'm bound and determined to try to make that happen. I want every grave to have a wreath on it. That's and even if you can't afford it, people, find out where the local cemetery is that they're doing this, and go volunteer your time on the day that they're actually placing the wreaths on the graves. They need some help. And it's a good feeling to be out there with them. Junior Proctor's in the house. Team keeping it. There's Jeff Manning's in the house. We got all kind of great people in here, guys. 54, I appreciate you coming in. Not going to keep you real long tonight. It's been a long day. I've been up since about 3 o'clock this morning, but I did want to touch base with you, let you know what's coming up as far as the show. Hopefully we're going to bring some things back into the show that we've been missing. And I mean, it was, we had to, I mean, there was no choice. There's Outdoors Addiction. Oh, we got all kind of good people. But yeah, I want to start up a chat room. Because so many people has said that a lot of the shows is tied up in chat. So, and when you're running a show, you don't get to really watch that chat because it's moving so fast. You miss a lot of the comments. And so I want to, plus, if you're out on a Wednesday night fishing and you know you're going to be out there fishing, send me a message. I like to bring some people in that if you got a good signal now, you got to have a good signal to be able to come in on something like this. And you're out on the water, and I know on our waters, we got spots that you can hang it up. You just ain't going to have a good enough signal. And I know down on Santee, you can just about hang it up even making a freaking phone call. So I would love to be able to bring some people in when they're out there on the fish, catching fish. Yeah, Smith, it ain't hard. I mean, you just put up a couple videos that you want to put up. It's a blast. I've got a lot of stuff. You can go back and look on my channel on my Facebook page if you got Facebook, and you can see that there was a lot of donations made for the YouTube tournament for this year. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot more. So Chunky Cats is going live tonight. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot more donated. Let's see. For the tournament. And plus, I'm working on some things, guys, that I'm working with Gaston County. And I'm now, whether it happens or not, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm hoping that we can get the town behind this and make it a lot bigger than what it was the first year. The first year was a success. We all went live. That's why I'm trying to push for everybody to hit 1,000. I know there's other apps like Streamlabs that you can use to go live while you're out on the boat if you do not have 1,000 subscribers. But the way it is, guys, is that we make up a list and everybody gets a chance to go live. If we have a certain amount, they're going to be some that's overlapping, but that's fine and well. I got a buddy that's working on a program, and hopefully we can bring it all live feeds into one channel and run it through that channel like a big sport event. But I still got a lot of stuff in the works. It's a tournament ain't easy, guys and gals. It's complicated. Trying to get different people on board with you, even though I've got a lot of support. Who's that? I missed a comment. It's crazy, daggone thing. JBM, if I could use only one bait, it would probably be, in my waters, would probably be either shad or bluegill. I love bluegill, and in our waters, in North Carolina, we can use game fish as long as we catch them on hook and line, and if we catch them on hook and line and count them as part of the creel. So if you got 5 fish, you have to count them as part of the creel. Call it 70. So, and I love, as much as I hate it, I love crappie and largemouth bass as a bait. I don't use largemouth bass much, simply because I used to be a bass fisherman. But that is one of my favorite baits. But there's a lot of great baits out there, and it all depends on your waters. You know, I'm not saying that skipjack would not work here. I'm sure they have, and they will. It's a good, oily, bloody fish. But I think each water, you actually have a preferred fish that those fish really like. Oh, yeah. Well, sorry, Chunky. I didn't know. We getting bad storms every night here. We had a bad one come through last night. Had a bad one come through Monday night. They are hammering. We need one to come through right now and clean off this mess out there in the streets. But some good sky to ground lightning. Creek chubs. Yes, guys, any bait fish in your waters depends on where you're at as to what you need to use. I'm not saying that a foreign bait to that waters will not work. I'm sure, yeah, a tornado. There you go, David. I'm sure that a foreign bait will work. If you drop it on their heads and it's smelling good and fishy, they going to eat it. I mean, the catfish is opportunist feeders. Yeah, we lost power Monday night, and it come back on close to the end of the show of Catfish Weekly, and then it lost it again, and it ended up coming back on about 2 o'clock in the morning, and we found out a couple transformers got hit and by lightning, so they was having to change out the transformers instead of just flicking a daggum switch. Yeah, and I think, and I've had my opinion on it. Some people use the same bait year round. Josh last week, which was a great show, give out a lot of great information. He uses skipjack year round. I think, personally, I think on certain lakes that there's certain seasons, whatever is spawning, to me, is what I'm throwing. Kevin Baker's in the house. Water main breaking low. Oh, I hear you, Kevin. Flooding the streets, probably. So, oh, that's right, Crazy Cat. You're going to be down there on Wiley next week. Well, my friend, if I get a chance to get out on the water, I will give you a holler. I'll send you a message. I can't guarantee nothing right now with mother in the hospital and so much going on. I can't guarantee it. I want to go so bad I can't stand it. Want to get back in the creek and try to suck up some gold because the gold price is out the freaking roof, people. But it's all fun. So get out there and enjoy nature and enjoy what good Lord has given us. We only have so many sunrises and sunsets in us. So get out there, enjoy it. If you can't go fishing, go walking in the woods. I don't know about y'all. All this cotton picking rain we've had. The freaking chiggers are bad this year. Bad over here where we at. I have been eat up and hadn't even got out in the woods in the high grass lately. They tore me up. Carp works amazingly. So stinking oily. Yes. I have yet to get to try the carp yet, but I promise you, I love big baits and I like throwing them big son of a guns, and I believe carp will give you a big chunk of bait. Yeah, the bugs is out of control, but these daggum chiggers, guys, I don't know if y'all have ever picked blackberries or whatever and got eat up with chiggers. They are not freaking fun. All right, Skip. Jeff Manning's in the house tonight. It's his tournament, him and Richard Warskow. It's really Jeff's tournament. He started it all off years ago. And the Grand Slam, you got to catch a blue, a flathead, and a channel. They got different categories in it. The Grand Slam, you got to have all three. And a lot of times, all three, you might not have no weight, but all three will win the tournament. And I think then they'll have the largest blue, largest channel, and the largest flathead and the Grand Slam. I think that's how it's set up. Last year, me and Big Nasty fished together, and we got our tails handed to us, but we had fun, guys. And that's what it's all about. It's one of them tournaments. You're there to have fun. That's what it's all about. You're there to have fun, catch fish, meet friends, the camaraderie. And it's a challenge. We chase big fish. We chase big flatheads. We chase big blues. And a lot of times the ones that messes them up is trying to catch them channel cats. You think, I can catch channel cats anytime. Well, put pressure on you and see what happens. The guy that won it last year was just about to give up. He had a blue. He had a channel that didn't have a flathead. He pulled up, 15 minutes left to go on the clock, pulled up in front of the dock, anchored down, just throwed his rods out, waiting on the daggum horn to sound, and a monster flathead grabbed it and laid it over. And he was sitting right out in front of the dock, so go figure. Jeff, if anything I missed telling about this, and it is, I think it's August the 15th. Is that right, Jeff? Yeah, I think it's August the 15th. Oh, I hear you, boy. 4-pound channel's a nice channel out of Wiley. 4-pound. We used to have some good channels in Wiley. We don't know more. If we do, you just don't catch them. Oh, but guys, gals, please don't get discouraged. If your waters don't have them 100, no stress. Jeff, give us the date on the Grand Slam tournament, please. I'm thinking it's August the 15th, but my memory will mess with me. Yeah, DMV hit 1,000, so congratulations, my friend. Yeah, that tournament's no stress, guys. It's fun. It really is. It's challenging. It's different. I love that kind of tournaments. I don't fish many tournaments, if any, anymore, except Jeff's tournament. And I'm usually too busy to fish the YouTube tournament. But it's a blast, guys. It really is. It's going to be a challenge this year on Wiley because Wiley gets busy. Channels are slamming leopard frogs up here right now. See, guys, you never know. It is August the 15th. There you go, guys. August the 15th. Get a hold of Jeff Manning or Richard Warscow at Team Keeping It Real or Team Reeling the Blues. And for further information, I think he's got a page that tells about it. It's Palmetto. That's a fun tournament, guys. It's I hope a lot of you can make it. I know it's a far drive for a lot of you. I look forward to it. One thing, because of Jeff and Richard, just two good people. They hold a upright tournament that it's well worth investing the time to come. But right now we're a little past 8:30. We got 50 people in here. That means a set of barbers is going out. Yes, August the 15th. Appreciate that, Palmetto. Let's get everybody in here and chat, get it all round up, and give a set of floats away to somebody in chat. Boom, 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 boom. Team Reeling the Blues. Jeff Manning. Jeff Manning, I'll get up with you, my friend. You won you a set of bobbers in here tonight. Contact me when we can meet up, and I'll bring you a set. Appreciate your support, Jeff. Appreciate you coming in here, guys, and congratulations. I want to see you put them to work. I want to see you put them to work. Guys and gals, I ain't going to keep you in here real long. I do appreciate you coming in. It's, like I said, there's some things coming up that's in the works, a few changes. We'll start a chat room. I know y'all enjoy it. I'll have to make sure that that the people in here that has the little blue wrenches can take care of business if I'm not exactly watching. Fishing with the Chad, did you know you had a wrench? You was whining a whole lot on the show the other night, so we had to give you a wrench. It's dropped from 20K to 14K in 1 month. Oh, I hear you. That's a pretty good drop. You'll have to come up with a live well. Yeah, there's quite a few videos out there, guys, on live wells. Just remember, August is hot. And that water's hot right now. So there are some things that you can do to help keep them fish. Not so happy about that one, James. Which one? Oh, about Chad getting a wrench. Avid just won DMV's giveaway. Well, congratulations, Avid. I just lost my train of thought. Reading chat. Yes, making water cooling system. Muskrat, give you a little hint. If any of you has the Venturi device that puts a lot of bubbles in your water, Give you a little hint. That little tube that comes out of the top of it, if you're watching one of my videos, you'll see what I've done is take a little small cooler. What's up, 777s? I take a little small cooler, and I've got about 20 yards. There's Ken in the house. 90 degrees on Watery today in the main lake. Son of a gun, that's hot. So, guys, it's hard, guys and gals. It's tough to keep fish alive with that kind of water temperature. But what I do is take a Venturi, and if you got a bubbler, I know a lot of people rely on little bubblers or whatever, or even your O2 tank. If you run an O2, bubbles will transfer coolant. I take that tube coming out of my Venturi and hook it up to a piece of copper line I've got in a cooler. And I let that air be pulled through that copper line in that cooler with the ice packs on there, and it blows cold bubbles into the live well. And you can watch the temperature drop. You can put a floating thermometer in that daggum live well, fire that up, that Venturi. It just runs off your pump, and then it sucks air into it, and it disperses 10 billion little bitty tiny bubbles. If you will take and run that tubing out off of that Venturi into a piece of little copper line and let it suck through that ice, them billions of little bubbles will cool that water down very, very quick and evenly. Instead of having cold spots, I know everybody says they drop ice or they put frozen Coke bottles or whatever in there floating around. This way, it stirs the water. You get an even cooling throughout the whole system. And when you drop ice in that water, when it's surrounded by hot water, that ice melts fast. So it's hard to keep it. And it will not be, it'll be cold, and the cool will fall and the heat will rise, and you get some exchange. But the way to do it is to blow cold air in through it. If you got the little bitty air pumps or whatever, drop that inside a cooler where it's pumping cold air, not hot air. It's a compressor, so it will get hot on its own. Plus, it'll be sucking hot air if it's outside that. So if you'll take and drop that in a cooler also, even in your bait well, it will cool the water down and keep your fish very lively. Also, cooling. If you have spray bars, a lot of them's got spray bars that spray straight down onto the water surface. You get a little bit of cooling that way, but if you will turn them spray bars and let them squirt across the surface of that water all the way to the other side of your live well, it works like a cooling tower you see in these chemical plants and stuff. That water going across that surface like that is multiple surfaces, and evaporation is cooling and will give you a whole lot of cooling. Plus vent it, guys. Vent your live wells. There's a lot of hot air builds up in them live wells. And change your water out often. Change your water out often because the pH in your water will rise. A lot of people think if I got air, they'll survive. pH with the poop and stuff like that, you have an ammonia buildup in the water. You can get a litmus tape from your pet stores and stuff like that to check your water. Once that pH starts rising, what's up, fishing with squirrel? Once that pH starts rising, it's tough. It's tough. The fish start struggling. It affects all their organs. Belmont, Skip. It's in the town of Belmont. They are two hotels right up off I-85 right there in Belmont. I cannot remember the name of the. What's up, Flint Hill? I can't remember the name of the hotels, but they're right off I-85. I had them posted up when the tournament was coming for people coming in out of town. You have a filtration in your tank. Yeah, I mean, you need filtration to pull the scales and the poop and stuff out like that. But unless you got your water running across a lot of active charcoal, which you have to set that charcoal out in the sun to get it re-energized ever so often, that it's hard to control the pH level, especially when you got a good bit of fish or real big fish that puke up bait, that puke up mussels or whatever they do, and they poop in that water. The pH of that water will rise real rapidly, and it is tough on the fish. It will really make them struggle. Hot water, we've caught fish in 99-degree water. It's amazing that they can live in it, but they can. Yes. Lyle said he's got a piece of white carpet that he lays on top of his. Hey, guys, if you use that fuzzy carpet, that real fuzzy, thick, plush carpet, and lay on top of it and keep it damp, the evaporation off of that carpet will keep that lid real cool. Remember, evaporation is your friend. Evaporation is your friend when it comes to anything like that, of keeping that water cool. Cool water holds oxygen a lot better than hot water does. A lot more oxygen. Yeah, big tanks, but a lot of guys have got smaller boats, and it's hard to hold a big tank, have a big tank. But if you're going to be a tournament fisher, you dang sure got to have a big live well. That is for sure. Guys and gals, I mean, you can make one out of a toolbox, a plastic toolbox, a metal toolbox. Going to have to jet angle. I done lost a daggum comment now. Where'd it freaking go? Jet angle wants to play the game. Play a game. I must have missed something. Duh. I've missed it a lot. But yeah, guys, the name of the game is keeping them fish alive. It don't look good. It don't look good to have floating fishes after a tournament. It looks bad on all of us. It really does. So the best thing we can do is do our part as fishermen to keep them fish alive. When they come to the scale, you want them kicking and ready to swim off. So if anybody's taking pictures or doing live feeds or something at the weigh-in, it's great to see them fish swim off. And North Carolina guys just busted another state record flathead. They brought in a 78.4, 78.6 flathead. So North Carolina's broke 2 state records within a couple weeks of each other, which is sweet. One from Lake Gaston and one from, if I'm not mistaken, the Yadkin River. 78-pounder. The big fish is out there. You never know. You haven't fished any of them. Yeah, David, I mean, you can fish, but just, guys, when you pull them big fish up out of deep water, make sure you take your time getting them up. Make sure they get a chance to degas so they can go back down and get them back in that water as soon as possible. Get the hook out. And I don't take time to take pictures right then, guys. 78.9. Appreciate that. There's Glenn in the house. What I like to do is have my camera running and take videos and hold it up however I want a couple times and then release it. Then you can go back and take screenshots from the video. That takes less time, gets that fish back in the water. If you notice on my videos, sometimes I hustle, is that I don't want no floating fish. And it's going to happen, though. There's just no way around it. That's part of fishing. And guys and gals, if you want to take fish, take fish. They're yours. Try to throw back the big ones, but they are your fish. You caught them. And you have a right to eat them if you want to eat them. You have a right to let them go. You know, we can encourage people, educate people on why we want to release the big fish. A lot of people, you know, we was raised, you ate what you caught. It's so, oh yeah. So with that being said, let's educate. Let's take the time. If people's got questions, Oh yeah, Squirrel. I got a long way to go. I just tore all the furniture and stuff on there. I got a long way to go until I get the funds to finish it. And I'm not really wanting to tear into it. I'm one of them people. I want to make sure I got everything ready before I start tearing into it. And I'll take y'all along on that one. It's going to be a catfishing pontoon. It's going to be made that I can drag baits off the back, off the front, off the sides. It's going to be a center console pontoon. So I look forward to that build. I really do. If y'all got any pictures of a catfish pontoon boat like that is set up for catfishing where they can drag baits off the back, because I love dragging baits, send them to me. I need some ideas. I mean, I'm pretty sure how I want to go with it, but it's not finalized, and it won't be finalized till I start putting it together. But I know that daggum marine plywood's high as crap, guys. It is high. And it's a lot different than it used to be. It was soaking wet and green and kind of splintery. Not no more. That stuff looks like furniture grade plywood now. But there's been a lot of the tournaments coming up on Wiley and the local lakes around here, or the coffee can tournaments. These guys are having a blast. 10, 15, 20 people, friends and stuff, getting together, having a blast doing it. I'm sure it's putting some pressure on the catfish, but they are doing it on weekends. Weekends on Lake Wiley is a madhouse. And I'm sure it's like that on a lot of y'all's lakes. So I don't know exactly how much pressure is being put on the fish. 25 last Saturday. I hear you. Appreciate that, Josh. And man, you need to get up with me. I'm riding your hat and your cup around in my truck still today. And that's a beautiful cup. But they're having fun, guys. Don't let tournaments stress you out. If you want to fish a big tournament, don't stress out. Have fun, meet people, catch fish. And if you don't catch fish, don't stress about it. There'll be another one. Yeah, it costs you some money to go enter that tournament. But the way I say I make money, money don't make me. And that's the way you need to look at it. And when you do that, you'll go out there and have so much more fun and be relaxed. And then, the tournaments will be fun. And it won't ruin catfishing for you. You'll still want to go out and catfish even when there's not a tournament. Yes, I will be fishing Jeff's tournament. Most definitely. I enjoy supporting Jeff and his channel. Jeff's great people. He don't live far from me. I thank the world of Jeff. I've got my depth finders and stuff from Jeff. When he upgraded, I got to upgrade with his old stuff, and I appreciate him turning me on to that. Jeff, I thank you. Good night, my friend. You stay safe, and I know you busy as crap, so take care of yourself, Jeff. Thank you for coming in. Your live well's way too small. Yeah, it's live wells is tricky. They really are. A lot of guys don't have a lot of money to spend. But go on to your buy sell trades, one man's junk, and you can see them toolboxes all the time. I see a lot of them aluminum toolboxes out there, and you can actually make nice live wells out of them. Some of them might have a few holes in them. You might have to seal up, but that might get you started. And to me, one of the cheapest ways to put air and oxygen in it is to get you one of them little pumps and one of the Venturis, and buddy, it circulates the water, it blows air in there, and make sure you keep it cool. Some guys want to have some bragging rights tournaments in Mississippi, but COVID. Yeah, guys, it's Oh, I don't even want to go there. But COVID has put a mess in a lot of stuff. It put a mess in my tournament. We had to cancel it. No. Travel. Yes. Night tournaments are a lot easier. A lot of danger out there on Saturday nights on some of them lakes. We have a lot of drunks and stuff out there flying up and down the water and getting crazy. Let's see, trying to catch a. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure it will, Palmetto. But it'd be worth it, guys. Yes. Insects do love you at night fishing. The color of lights, guys, I know it sounds weird, but red. Red lights, the bugs don't come as often. You put green, blue, and all them other colors, you get a good bit of light, a good bit of bugs on you. But I found that the red light don't attract them. I don't know if they can't really see that spectrum of color. I don't have a clue. My family. Sorry, I hope I don't. A Venturi. There's another name for it, guys, and right now it's eluding me. If somebody's in here that's got them, please pop up the real name. But the one I use, there's professional ones that they make for the bait tanks. Yes, I sat and watched him build that Lucille. He's done sold it, Jaw Jacker. That was a cool boat. I can't think of it. But anyway, it's a Venturi. What it does is it hooks to your pump, directly to a pump. I use a 1,500 gallon an hour pump. Everybody's saying it's too big. Watch my video. But the one that I use is actually what they call a fertilizer siphon. You can get it online. And I don't know, the Venturis that you can buy from the fishing companies might be cheaper. I don't have a clue. I just happen to have one, and it's made to suck up liquid fertilizer and put it through your hose to go feed your plants. But if you pull that hose out of the fertilizer, guess what it does? It sucks air. And it sucks a lot of air. And it puts a lot of air into your water. And it's got a little bitty small hole in it. So you don't actually have 1,500 gallon an hour pumping tons of water. It narrows it down just enough that air mixes in it, and it will cool that water as long as you have that hose over in a cooler pulling cold air. That copper line in a cooler sucking air through it, it's amazing. I promise you, it is amazing to watch the temperature drop in the hot water, and it drops pretty freaking quick. Because you figure every little bitty tiny bubble is round. That's a whole lot of surface area for cooling. Yes, Chad. It's I'm telling you, it's amazing. But like I said before, please change your water out. That's the name of the game. Also, pH kills fish. If you've ever raised fish in a fish aquarium, you'll know real quick the rise of pH in there can cause the ick to get joined into your in your tank. And if that gets in there, if you get other diseases and ick and stuff like that, you almost have to throw the cotton picking thing away. You can bleach it down, wash it down real good. Fishing with squirrel, I just add the little ice blocks that you throw in the freezer and they freeze up and lay them on top of it. And it's amazing. But so, yeah, there's ways around, guys. You can make a little bit cheaper live wells. And there's some things that you can do that will help keep them fish alive, mainly is cooling and the changing out of water. pH level will kill fish. And then if you get a disease in your live well, in your pumps and hoses and stuff like that, it is really, really hard to get it out. You just about have to mix up strong Clorox water and just let your pumps run and clean and run and clean. You're exactly right. Ammonia is a faster threat. Yep, you're exactly right. Well, Muskrat, ammonia does affect the pH. A mechanical engineer in a chemical plant, and a lot of the batches that we adjusted the pH with, we adjusted with ammonia. So ammonia, the higher levels of ammonia, the higher your pH, it will shoot straight up. And it don't take much ammonia to do that. You filtration system every 3 days. I guess you got a bait tank at home. I've got a big tank, but until I finish getting my shed ready and everything in place, I'm going to put my bait tank's going to be half underground. And I've got 100 foot of black pipe that's going to be buried under the ground. I've got to move one of my containers out. And what I'm going to do is dig down right there, bury that black pipe in the ground and plumb it into my bait tank. So it'll be circulating, you know, a couple foot down underneath that big metal container. The ground's going to stay cool, and it should keep my water a lot cooler. You're running 2 live wells. I hear you, Avid. Need to do a video on them so we can see how they're running, how you got them set up. Oh, I will, Squirrel. I promise you that. I will. But my buddy's dozer's down right now, and that's what we have to use to move that cotton pig container. You wouldn't believe how heavy a 40-foot freaking container is. Yeah. JR, I don't even want to comment on that right now. I'm so hot underneath my hat, it ain't even funny. 100-gallon plastic horse trough. That's a great bait tape for perch, bluegill, set up filtration. Yep. Yes, you're exactly right. Good bacteria can change. It can pull the ammonia out of the water and the nitrates. It's amazing. I've seen a lot of people going with natural pools. It's actually 2 pools. You got one pool up here that they have a lot of grasses and different kind of aquatic things going on. And then the water runs over into the pool itself. Don't have to use chlorine or nothing. It's all a natural process. And the water stays nice and clear and beautiful. Top Tactics in the house tonight. What's going on, Jake? Good to see you in here, buddy. We was getting ready to shut her down, but I'm glad you come in for support. I hope you can come down for the YouTube tournament too, buddy. I really do. You don't want to drive down, fly down. We'll pick you up at the airport. Yes, sir. We'll pick you up at the airport, and we'll find a boat for you to jump on. But, guys, that's one thing I'm going to tell you. We have a lot of bank fishermen that come on here. My tournament's open for bank fishermen, too. We're putting out a South Point boat landing. And I done got it set up where I can set up a containment area for your fish. We've got it figured out how to tag your fish to put it in that containment area. And there'll be somebody there monitoring it, make sure somebody ain't swimming up and throwing a bigger fish in there for you. But so you can bank fish. I want everybody to be included. And we'll probably have some open boats that we might can put some of you on. I can't swear to it. But we will have some veterans join us next year on the boats. Some of the honor guard guys that want to fish it. They didn't get to fish it the first time because it was so cold, spitting snow and sleet and freezing rain that these guys couldn't handle it. So, but guys and gals, I appreciate you coming in the show. It means the world to me. It's an honor knowing that y'all support me, my show. There's some changes coming up in the works as far as for this show and some other stuff. I appreciate you just having patience with me. I'm going to start up a couple chat rooms in a month. And I'll be monitoring for the first little bit, see if it makes sure James Dockery and Dadgum Chad don't get out of hand. If they get out of hand, guys, You know, we might have to take the wrenches away from them. That ought to get crazy. Nah, that'd be good. That'd be all right. That'd be funny. So come join them. Appreciate that 777s. I appreciate everybody. You know, it means the world. Please do me a favor. Put Old Glory out there on your house. Put Old Glory on your boat. Fly high, and fly it proud. There's only one America. God bless her. God bless you and your families, guys and gals. We'll see y'all next Wednesday night. God bless. We'll see y'all later. Take care. Thank you.